Well, as a kid, I'd come out here and I'd just start taking stuff off of it.
Yeah.
And then one time, the engine was still in it. I found the bolt at the bottom, and it spilled oil all over the driveway.
To the oil pan?
No, the oil plug.
Yeah, for the oil pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drain plug.
I was like 10, 11, or 12, I don't remember. My dad had to come home with all the stuff at his job to clean up oil spills.
Oh, shoot.
And then after that, my dad's like, all right, we're going to pull the engine together.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sasquatch Performance Garage. Today we are doing day 2 of working on our 68 Mustang here. Me and my buddy Doug here. Again, this is his mom's car, but what we're doing today is we're going to be working on putting the new suspension back in and taking out the rest of the steering assembly, so center link, tie rod ends, all that good stuff. We're going to be taking that apart, putting the new suspension in, and depending on how far we get, we might even start putting on the new Wilwood brakes. So take you guys along for the ride. See you on a bit.
And then we painted the trunk and fought the rust in there.
Yeah.
But ever since then, that's about it. Wires.
So we got the idler arm bracket unbolted from the frame rail, and currently right now Doug is working on getting the pivot arm taken off of the gearbox, along with getting the hydraulic cylinder assist off the frame rail as well. And then our steering system will be done, or not done. The steering system will
deleted. Maximum deletage.
Drag racing only.
Who needs steering when you can just go straight? Or when you got family?
Family.
Well, everybody, we got to a little bit of a stopping point, probably for lunch here. But just a quick little update on what we've done. So just a quick little update on what we've done. We have brand new springs up here. Replacements for a 289 coupe. Then we have some Excel, then we have some KYB Excel shocks. Brand new spring mount and perch, along with isolators. Then we have brand new upper control arm, brand new lower control arm. We reused the strut rod with new bushings. Got it all painted black. Then I took the spindle to my parents' house, sandblasted it, painted it black, and got that done on both sides. We also got the steering assembly taken out. We have to order a new power steering control valve. That's the one thing that we did not get going, or did not order ahead of time. But we have everything else. We have the hydraulic power assist piston. We got brand new tie rods, idler arm, everything else. And so we're gonna go ahead, like I said, take a little break. It is a hot day today. We're gonna get some lunch and see you guys back in a little bit. We'll probably start putting on the bearings, rotors, calipers. We're not going to get it all buttoned up or anything like that with the new booster and master cylinder, but we want to get it rolling so we can take it out of the garage here and start sandblasting the engine bay. A little bit of a break, but you guys will have no break on the video, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, back from lunch. What we got here is our Wilwood brake setup. So currently just sitting on the fender, we got our bracket along with bolts. We got the bearings and the caliper and rotor in the back of the garage here. But first thing we're going to do is put these on. And the reason that we went with the Wilwood setup is because it's very straightforward, super easy. You just bolt this sucker on and it's pretty much ready to go. Obviously you got to match up the master cylinder and all that to make sure that you have the right brake pressures and proportion and stuff like that. But as far as the actual mechanics of it and the physical parts, bolt on stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get that going and bring you guys along for that as well.
All right, so we got the brake caliper brackets put on both sides. We are about to start doing the packing of the bearings. I got our first rotor and hub assembly over there. I got the grease and the seal and the bearing, all that good stuff. And we are about to get that put on, and y'all see here shortly. Well guys, so in a previous video I had promised to tell you guys all the mistakes and mess ups that I make and stuff like that, because I'm not a perfect person, I'm not a mechanic or anything like that. I just like working on cars and I'm pretty decent about it. But I'm gonna blame this on the heat of the day. I had this bracket backwards. So instead of the actual bracket for where the, so instead of where the actual portion of this bracket where the caliper bolts to being inward or inboard, I had it outboard. So I didn't realize that until I tried to put on one of the rotors and it didn't fit. So kind of looked at that and I realized that, but got this one switched over, so we're about to put this rotor on. And yeah, I mean, everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes, and kind of a bonehead move, but we caught it, so you know, at least nothing bad happened. So let's keep going. All right guys, so me and Doug are done for the day. Very hot day today. Been drinking lots of water, sweating our asses off. Probably lost about 5 pounds in some sweat. So but very accomplished day today. Really productive. And what we have here is we got some brake calipers on, or as Doug just said, some stopulators on there. So what we went with again was just the 4-piston Wilwood, I believe they're the Dynalites, 11.5-inch rotor with the 4-piston caliper, and we got all the suspension put on. Yeah, 4-piston. We got all the suspension put on. We got the mechanics of the brake, so bearings, rotor, caliper. We still have to do like hydraulics and stuff, but again, we're going to be doing that with our brake master cylinder and brake booster conversion as well. But got everything ready to go. So currently, what we're just trying to do is get this kind of put together enough to where we can roll it out again and start doing some sandblasting in the engine bay. Take care of some rust problems in the engine bay, paint it, and then we move on to bigger and better things on this. But guys, I mean, this is again a really cool setup. We went with just gray, non-drilled, non-slotted rotors, gray calipers, non-drilled, non-slotted rotors. We're not trying to be anything flashy. We're trying to fit these underneath our 14-inch wheels here, which they say they do fit. We did do a quick test fit, and they kind of do, but I believe probably each wheel is maybe made a little bit differently. It does touch 2 spots in the wheel. Doesn't touch everywhere else, just two little spots in the wheel there on our passenger side. I haven't tried the driver's side yet, but we're going to leave that for another day. But again, appreciate you guys watching. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting to Sasquatch Performance Garage, and I'll see you guys here on the next one. We got a lot more coming with this car.